Record.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to WSSU News. I'm your host, Annabelle, and today's topic is me. Today, as you all know, I was diagnosed with hypertension, and the doctor told me that I was going to have to do some lifestyle changes, and one of them was my diet. And you all know I love food, I sleep with food, I have a personal relationship with food, and so I'm very touched about this subject today. And to learn more about hypertension, we have guest speaker Shauna Thorpe from Winston-Salem State University. Shauna Thorpe.
Hi. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Good.
Beautiful. This is beautiful. What is it? Velvet?
I just bought this today.
Oh, it looks good on you.
I don't know what it is, but I just
Have a
don't
seat,
really
please,
like it.
please.
Thank you.
Sit up. Come close.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Shauna, so what exactly is? Just tell me something about hypertension. Just
Well, you know, Anna, at least 50 million people in the United States, they have hypertension. And it's a real big problem right now because 30%, they don't even know they have it. And
Wow.
I know, that's what I said. And 40% aren't receiving treatment at all. So it's a real big issue.
so, what exactly is hypertension?
Well, to help me with that, I'm going to take you over to this board over
Oh,
here.
okay, let's go.
All right, so what hypertension is when you have a blood pressure of greater than or equal to 140/90.
So, what exactly? Where did you get the 140/90? What do those mean?
Okay, well, the top number that you're going to have is called your systolic blood pressure, and that's when your heart is working and blood is being pumped out of your heart into the rest of your body. And then you have the bottom number, which is your diastolic number, and that's when your heart is at rest and when your heart is filling up with blood.
So, what exactly is the normal? I see 140/90. Is that normal?
No, that is actually not normal. That is hypertension. Normal is less than 120/80. And then there's a phase in between that is called pre-hypertension, and that is between 120 to 139 and 80 to 89.
So, I guess with that all said, who typically gets it? Does everybody get hypertension? And, you know, everybody in the audience going to get hypertension? Like, who? You know, like, who gets it?
Okay, well, anybody can get it, but it is very common in African American people.
Oh, no.
It is.
Well,
That's true.
is that it? So just African Americans get it?
No. Well, there are certain risk factors that put you at risk for having hypertension, and it's just common among African Americans because of the other diseases that African Americans tend to have, like diabetes and
Oh, okay.
heart failure and stuff like that. But things that can put you at risk for hypertension include, not exercising enough, not eating the right foods, excessive alcohol intake. So there's several different factors that you can change that can prevent you from having hypertension, but there are things that you can't change that can, that you can't control that can cause you to have hypertension, like your genetics, like, the fact that I told you African American, so you can't really control that. So, and then there's also certain medications and certain diseases that will cause you to have hypertension that you can't control as well.
Thank you so much. I mean, this is just great. Now that she's talked about blood pressure and everything, we need to know how to check. How are you doing this morning?
Hi.
It's a little cold. Sorry about that. What is this that you have right here? What is that?
This is a self-monitoring blood pressure machine that I have. It's provided through LifeSource. It's the manufacturer of this machine. What it is, these can be purchased either at a medical supply store, or you can talk with your doctor about getting an order, getting supplies, even other community resources.
So I can go buy it in the store if I want to. I can go to Walmart.
Yeah, like a medical supply
okay.
store. Walmart may have these. I'm not quite for sure, but I'm pretty sure they have everything else. So possibly mainly like a Lowry drugstore or something like that provides home supplies like diapers and different things of that nature. But what it is, this is what you need to use on a daily basis. Monitor your blood pressure at the same time, preferably in the morning, and also do a daily log of your blood pressure. Do you understand why we would do a daily log or keep up with that?
No, really don't. Just to waste my time. Why? Why do you?
Basically, you'd use that to keep a record of your blood pressures daily, in order to ensure to have some type of track, the way they can look and see how your blood pressure is going when you go to your doctors. Whether it's running significantly high for a while, whether it's significantly high for a week, and then the next week it becomes in normal range. Maybe it could have been something that was going on that week.
Right.
Or to see different types of trends, see if it's being effective with you doing all the different things to monitor your blood pressure, or if it's not being effective. So,
How often should I measure my blood pressure? How
you need
often
to do
should
it daily.
Just once daily?
Once a day will be good. And keep it recorded.
You mind if I try? It looks
Yes.
so, I got diagnosed with hypertension, so,
All right, what you're going to do is you're going to slide the cuff on your arm. As you can see on the page, it says, we're going to do it this way. It says index. Goes up like this.
Oh, so it helps do I need to take my coat off? Can I leave my coat on? Should I?
Well, yeah, you can take it off, or if it's not too thick of material. And what you do is adjust it, basically.
Got a little fat arm. You gotta give me a Alrighty.
What you do is adjust it to your arm size. And you hit the start button. Now, right here, it has different controls. It goes up to 240. So you can set it up depending on how high your pressure normally reads. You can do these different settings in order for the machine to be able to read your pressure.
Okay.
Once you get it on, you hit start, and you wait a few minutes. And what does it say?
It says 120/71. According to what Miss Shauna said, I think I have a good blood pressure.
All right.
Well, thank you so much, Ivy. It was so nice of you coming to our studio today. Thank you so much. We're back, and we're here with Miss Guest Valerie Malloy. How are you doing, Valerie?
Wonderful, wonderful.
I see you have a lot of food here today. I was recently diagnosed with hypertension, and one of the things my doctor told me was that I need to modify my diet. And so, what exactly does modifying your diet mean?
Pretty much, people with hypertension, they need to restrict their diet to 2 grams of sodium per day. 2 grams is about 2,000 milligrams per day. And here I have 1 teaspoon, which equals 2,000 milligrams. So if we were to measure this out, Anna, that is your daily intake of salt.
I'm sorry. You're trying to tell me that.
Let's give you a better visual.
So you're telling me that in one day I can only consume that amount of salt?
That is it. If you want to control your hypertension, that is it.
That's not enough to season my food. I won't be able to taste that. Okay, I'm having I love turkey breast, which I actually do. So how do I know? So you're saying if I cook turkey bacon that I can't add that to it? I mean, that's 2 grams. Why
That
not?
would be correct. You cannot add. If you look at your nutrition facts on the back of every package,
Now, what exactly is it? I've always seen it. I just thought it was extra. What is it?
your nutrition facts tells you the amount of sodium, cholesterol, and fats that's in your foods.
Okay, I see that you said sodium, and so I see the sodium here is 180 milligrams. That's not a lot for this whole box. That's pretty good.
No, Anna. You have to look at the serving size. Each 180 milligrams
Right.
will only contain 1 slice of bacon.
So you mean 1 slice of bacon is 180 milligrams?
Exactly.
I've always thought that the whole box was like that.
No, that's per serving size.
So for every slice of bacon I eat, I have to multiply it by 180.
So that is where you need to be conservative.
So what you're saying is that that's the reason why I can't add salt is because it already has salt in it.
That would be correct.
Okay.
For other diet purposes, as we talked about Mrs. Dash, we have a DASH diet. Your DASH diet consists of fruits, vegetables, and a low-fat dairy products, which would consist of reduced fat milks, low-fat cheese.
Now, see, you have these, but then I see you have vegetables over here. Why can't I just, I like French style beans. Is that collards? Yeah. Why can't I have collards? What's wrong with these?
If we look back at our nutrition facts, tell me how much sodium is in there.
Okay, I see a half a cup is, wow, a half a cup.
Half a cup.
So that means if I pour this to
Here.
right there, I get 390 milligrams of sodium.
Exactly.
Wow. So,
You see how fast it adds up.
And then I look at, you look at here, the serving size is only 20. So,
20 compared to 300.
also what you're saying is that canned foods have a higher sodium content than, alrighty. That was, Valerie, I just appreciate you being on the show. It was very, you really helped us out. And thank you for coming. Have a great day. That's all for today, folks. You all have a nice night.